our Let's Play of the Banner Saga, where I last time decided I was going to go talk to the snooty-looking prince. So, yeah, let's talk to the snooty-looking prince. This the right place? You find the prince at an inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Varl who must be working for Luden. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Luden. Yes, you're with Vorgner? I don't remember you. Not exactly. I know Vorgner a long time. I'll be joining you back to Grofheim with my guards. Luden looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react. Why? I work for the king, carrying tithes to the capital. We crossed by chance. I'm not exactly sure what a tithe is. Oh, a tax collector. Fine company. Oh, okay, there you go then. What do you want? Sure. A Varl historian. Aha. Don't you already know? Your king and mine both have been practically trumpeting it throughout the cities. I've been on the road a while, I'm afraid. Luden takes a deep sigh. Whether tired or ingracious, you aren't certain. Maybe both. Formality, mostly. Vorgner came to our capital in Arberang, and now we go to Varl's capital in Grofheim to cement this grand alliance for the next age of men in Varl. You sound unconvinced. There's no need for it. It's damn cold up here. You get the sense he's struggling not to complain outright. Take the opportunity to excuse yourself. He's not complaining outright? Kind of sounds like he was complaining outright. Alright, let's go talk to the other dude. I don't know what Scrivener is. You find Hakon in the mead house surrounded by other Varl. Strand is no stranger to Varl, but rarely sees this many. Hakon waves you over. Went straight for the flagon. Wagner's the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I was invited to the governor's hall anyway. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. You already missed the massacre. Every year I take the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's human settlements that give me trouble. No surprise. What's this time? When I got to the Great Hall, it was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Huh. Humans. I guess if I only lived as long as a Yoxfart, I might be desperate to make something of myself too. It's not too late to start trying, Hakon. Khan lets slip a low chuckle. Any Varl could recount his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swath through Dredge at Wagner's side in the Second War, and regularly since then. Down here I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point. Just another reason to get back to Grofheim. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the meat house becomes overbearing, then step back into the cool air outside. Okay. It's almost like a choose-your-own-adventure story. Oh, +1 supplies. Dawn, you're awoken by a delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell in the sun that never moves. The governor's crest adorns the supply leathers. All there, just as promised, to your mild surprise. You wonder if Arik had anything to do with that. Oh, 20 renown. Wonder what I do with that. Your guards take a treasure wagon down to the gates. Wagner is already here. A while later, Luden and his men appear, groggy and disheveled. Mog steps forward. Wagner's quartermaster, if you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you're ready to depart. We are ready. You follow Mog and join the others. So many names to remember. Usually the smaller doors set into the gates would be enough to enter or leave the city, but the town guards have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath that are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd. There's nothing of the sort, just frustrated, tired people. Summarize the Strand well as a whole, you think. Alright, moving on. Bye, Strand. I now have 366 people. I think. And 85 of them fighters. Morale declined. Caravan stops for a day. A gift. Sorry, I'm so congested. Says Mogray, cracking open the meat's case. From our gracious friend, the governor of Strand. Hours pass with raucous laughter as the meat is passed throughout. Toast to Wagner. You raise a drink, toasting the alliance between man and Varl. The others join in. Ludin's expression is like a stone wall, but the others laugh at your exaggerations. Eventually, you sit down beside Wagner. I could try chatting with him. Thanks for the speech, slurs Wagner. Looks like you didn't have to miss out after all. Thanks to Mogray. I thought the damned governor would never shut up. Did he give you the history of his entire family? He tried, then he asked me to clean up his mess. For your benefit, turns out. I'd have given the job to you, too. Gods, there's no joy in politics. Speaking of, what happens after this business in Ludin? Hopefully the boy goes back to Aberrang on his own, and I can take out some frustration on Dredge or something. Starting to sound like Hakan. You don't like the life of a diplomat? Haha, don't you miss the fight, Ubin? You down your meat instead of replying. Wagner slouches and shakes his head. There's no great joy in killing Dredge, but pretty sure this nonsense is some scheme between the two kings to force some kind of lineage. Used to be warriors would follow you for what you'd done. Isn't that why they follow you now? Is it? Or is it because I'm next in line? These lines are getting muddy, old Varl. They've always been muddy, Wagner. Wagner stares into the campfire, lost in thought. You leave it to it. You raise groggily the campsite, a casualty of merriment. Mogra, is it just Mog? Or is it Mogra? Whatever. It's already kicking warriors awake when you stop Ludin stalking in your direction. He sidesteps sleeping mutters. Better wake up, you nudge Wagner. You're needed. It's Ludin. Always a pleasure. You look well rested. Wagner releases a caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in return. How long to Grofheim? We're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you the map. Give me a second. I'm going to try and clear my throat. Jeez. Okay, let's see this map. Okay, this is world map. You can explore paintings. Zoom in. Oh, there's Strand. Did I pass a river? Location of your caravan is indicated by Ubin's icon. The world map is covered by many locations and holds much lore. You can explore the map at any time. Select locations with LR or the left stick and press X for more information. Bastion of Rage. Okay. We head north and east past the forts. Grofheim's far from Strand. Going to be a long march. You should have drank last night, Ludin. Why not take the ships to Skyrmirstad? What's the point of marching? Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up the longships. Too bad, though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Skrymerstad. A half-sunken city crawling with dredge, Prince. Dredge and glaciers. You like glaciers? Ludin exhales through his nose, a poor disguise for his contempt. He turns and bats aside the tent flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. Don't poke the anthill, Wagner. He seems no happier to be here than you. Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off to. Loon's got a shorter wick than Hakan. Thanks, Wagner. Let's get moving. Another half day to Vedrefell, if we're lucky. Camp. This is where you manage the caravan. During travel, you can enter the camp at any time by tapping the camp button in the travel HUD. While at camp or in towns, you can upgrade your allies or equip items to heroes' tents. You can pass time by using the rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's morale. High morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day will use supplies, so only rest when necessary. The training tent will allow you to safely try out any characters in a mock battle. Tap leave at the bottom of the campsite when you're ready to get back on the road. Okay? So we can rest, train, hero's tent. You view stats, promote ranks, and learn abilities. Press X, the ability button, to learn the unit's ability. Okay. Promote. The warrior on the battlefield for those who live in the past. Higher stats. Higher stats talents increase your item rank. Sure. Okay, so what's this? Exertion is the amount of willpower you can use at any given action. Let's give him one more of these. And one of these. Sure. We 20% chance to regain 1 armor per turn. Okay. I can promote him again. Okay, Ludin is a Spearmaster. Impale. Character skewers his enemy, doing normal strength damage before kicking them away, doing knockback and causing them to bleed if they move on their next turn. Target who's bleeding will take 1 strength damage for each tile they move, which can be especially deadly for enemies that are moved against their will. So I'm going to want to use that against enemies that have been moved a distance. Cool. Character hits even harder than the average warrior and with no chance to miss. He can wreak havoc with an additional +1 strength and also adds 1 break damage to target. Plus bonus of heavy impact. Oh, cool. So impact is best to use carefully positioned impact as many enemies around the target as possible with a single strike. Gotcha. Bring the pain! Character strikes an adjacent enemy for armor breaking damage, but before hunkering down and bolstering passive ability. Return the favor and return even more break damage to turn 1. By using Bring the Pain, he can create a forward charge that pushes enemies for ganging up against him. Punishes enemies for ganging up against him. Cool. Is there any reason not to promote him again? Okay. So that improved his rank 2. Hits up to 3 enemies. Cool. And we'll add 1 to this. And give him some more. Will? Sure. Don't need to rest. I already looked at the heroes. Training's fine. How's morale? Great morale. Sorry, I'm going to be taking my time. Okay. We can go now.
Winterfell. Even the name means bad weather, where frozen wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock, but most are just men driven from Strand with nowhere else to go. Why else would anyone stay? We won't stop long.
Ah, here we are, Winterfell. Named Bad Weather, the gales that blow in from the bay around the mountain peaks. Okay. So, a town full of outcasts. Gotcha. By Hardborg, that's a lot of Varl for a missing cat for some missing cattle. What? A couple days back, we sent word to Strand about the cattle. Didn't expect an army. He looks pleased with himself until he sinks in. It sinks in that you aren't here on his behalf. Where have your cattle gone? Want to know? My boys seen men up in the hills carrying them away. Don't know many men who can hoist a whole cow by himself. Skullfing's out there, maybe. Could they have Varl working for them? Now from the governor, from what the governor told me, I'm going to have a look around and get the camp set up. Peasant spits, his eyes anxiously darting about as the caravan sets up tent. We'll be here no more than a day. There's silver for any food you've got. For hundreds of varl? Are you serious? Whatever you're willing to sell. You think of squatting? No, not enough room for a couple of hunters here. Forget hundreds of. Shut up. Hear that? Where's Luden? It's faint. Sounds of fighting and something else. Hakan takes off in a run. Great. Press X on any tile to automatically make a path, but you can also set up waypoints. Press triangle or square to make a waypoint. Okay. Waypoints are useful if you need to avoid certain tiles. Spearman can attack diagonally and up to 2 tiles away. Press up to compare your stats to the enemy. Okay. Looks like I'm outranked in every way. Target this enemy with attack. Armor blocks the attack strength. For each enemy armor higher than your strength, there's a 10% chance the attack will be deflected. Notice the chance. Wow. Your attack sucks. This guy is really strong. Okay. Deflected attacks do no damage. From here on out, you'll fail catastrophically if you don't break armor. Damaging both strength and armor is equally important. Is he just dead now? Ow. Bring the pain. He's the one that's going to move next. Alright, can I heal in any way? Am I just spawned? Ugh, I messed up. Uh, I might. Oh, my people are still alive. Good. Trying to get yourself killed, Luden? What are you doing? I was trying to get a shot between the plates. You've never seen a dredge before, boy. What kind of idiot? Break their armor first. Where did they come from? We didn't even see them. They were just there. Khan goes to where Wagner lays face down. Future Vol King lays motionless. Wagner's dead. Okay. So I might go back and try that mission again, since I know it does save. Right before it. I know it's a little cheaty, but I, 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 I gotta try. Because obviously I messed up big time. I don't understand what I... Oh, he's back there. He's supposed to be dead. I feel stupid now. Okay, well, I'm gonna take care of this and then, I guess we'll call it there. Let's see if I can do better, though. I'm gonna gang up on this big guy. You're the one who's gonna be moving next. So losing someone isn't temper doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to die. That's from what I'm taking from this. Okay. So yeah, it looked like I couldn't save him. He was already dead. Cut with keen-edged sword. Now we're going to the other hero. The woman looks terrified. Where did that thing come from? Shh, stay close. I think it saw us. Okay. Deployment happens when before the battle. Select your rook and your units, rook and Alette, with the D-pad to deploy them in the blue squares, pressing X. Sure. Careful, do not get too close. Move through allies. Does armor break damage. All allies within range attack the marked target. Bonus strength damage when stationary. Needle and thread. Hits all units between the archer and the target, doing bonus armor damage. Okay. Ow. Okay. Archers indicate the unit's attack. Archers like Rook and Alette have much longer range than melee units. What's his attack range? Oops. Okay. Wish I could go back if I make a mistake like that. Oh, they're both archers. Wish I'd realized that sooner. He's carrying an axe. I thought he was... Alright, I have to stay between, Oh. Ah, damn it. Oops, I could have finished him. Yeah, finish him now. Eagle-eyed. Not sure what that means, but... That was a dredge. Alette looks calm, but you can tell her heart is about to beat right out of her chest. It was. Let me see. Are you hurt? No, I'll be fine. When the dredge attacked your cart and the yaks bolted, you spilled most of your supplies. You can see more dark figures looking through the trees when you glance in that direction. All that food. That's the last we're going to get before winter. What do we do? Don't run. Let me think. If we hurry, we can gather more before they appear. I can see them in the trees. Are you sure about this? No, we have to try. Be quick. Let calms the yaks while you frantically toss supplies back in the cart. More dredge emerge, but you manage to get the cart moving again before they can close in. The colossal figure slowly recede. The colossal figures slowly recede in the distance. Supplies. Supplies represent food and other goods used to keep everyone alive on the road. When supplies are gone, people will start to die of starvation. The more people in the caravan, the faster the supplies will diminish. You can see how many days the supplies you have left on your travel display on the street. Most towns have supplies to sell as well as a few items. Okay. So, it looks like we're all set. This episode went a little long, but that's okay. When we come back, we will see what happens with these two. Looks like I only have 2 people. So, until then, I hope you liked this video. If you do, give me a like, share, comment, subscribe. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Have a good day, and take care.
I never expected